Hi, my name is Holly MacKinnon and I am an oil painter from Canada, and I was here at the fish factory for March of 2018. My work is mostly oil painting on canvas and usually a combination of figures and landscapes. So it's really beneficial for someone like me to come to a new place and get a lot of new visual imagery for my work, which is what I wanted to do here in Iceland. So I tried to use as much of the landscape around me to kind of inform the work. And I ended up doing a lot of mountain paintings. The mountains here are just awesome and they're everywhere you turn. So I couldn't help but make a lot of work about the mountains. And I also think I was here at a really interesting time of year because at the beginning of the month they were covered in snow, the mountains. We had tons of snow, and over just the course of a couple of weeks we lost most of it. So to watch the mountains kind of transition from winter to spring was really interesting. And I used a lot of that for the paintings that I made, that kind of visual information. Another thing that really interested me that I wanted to use in my work was the night sky, because the stars here are incredible at night. There's just a million stars if you have a clear sky. And you could also see the northern lights, which I was lucky to see a few times, which is on my bucket list, so I was really glad I was able to come here at a good time of year for that. So a lot of the work ended up incorporating the night sky, the stars, the moon, the northern lights, just things that struck me when I got here, things that I thought were interesting and that were different from what I'm used to seeing at home. So those kinds of things I played with a lot. And I worked mostly on loose canvas here, which was also different for me. And I had kind of different materials as well, different colors, like a limited color palette. And all these things kind of pushed me a little bit out of my comfort zone as well. So having just these different materials and being in a different space in a different country with different people kind of pushed me out of a bit of a rut that I think I was in back home. So that was the purpose for me, was to kind of get a fresh take on things and to make some different paintings than what I'm used to. And I think that now that I've had this experience, I feel kind of refreshed, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to work on when I get home, but I think I want to start a new body of work with this kind of new energy that I have. And because I was able to experiment a little bit with the painting here, I have a lot of ideas for paintings that I want to start back home as well. I also worked on a lot of paintings at a time here, which is different than what I'm used to. I normally work on like one or two at a time. And that was a different way of working for me as well. So all these things kind of made for a good combination and a really good experience for me here.